You cleaned up your diet. You cut the junk. You're tracking calories. And it's working everywhere. Face leaner, arms smaller, chest tighter. But that layer around your stomach hasn't moved a single inch. So you cut more calories, you add more cardio, you Google stubborn belly fat for the 100th time, and every answer is the same. Eat less, move more, be in a deficit, and you're already doing all of that. Here's what nobody is telling you. Your belly fat isn't stubborn because your diet is wrong. Your body is actively defending it. There is a biological system running underneath your diet that your calorie tracker has zero visibility into. Today, I'm giving you the 4 real reasons it locks belly fat in place and exactly what to do about each one. Stay with me, because reason number 3 is the one most people trigger every single day without knowing it. First, you need to understand why belly fat behaves differently from every other fat on your body. Fat cells have 2 types of receptors: beta receptors and alpha receptors. Beta receptors are the green light. When your body sends fat-burning signals, they open the fat cell and release the stored energy. This is your face fat, your arm fat, your chest. This is why those areas change first. Alpha receptors are the red light. Same signal arrives, but they resist it. They slow the release. They say not yet. And alpha receptors are most concentrated in your lower belly and love handles. That fat is biologically designed to be last. Your body treats it as its emergency reserve. The problem is 4 specific behaviors activate hormones that tell those alpha receptors to lock down even harder. Reason number 1: chronically elevated cortisol. Cortisol is your stress hormone. In short bursts, it's useful. But when it stays elevated from work pressure, bad sleep, and constant stimulation, it becomes a fat storage signal. Your belly has more cortisol receptors than anywhere else on your body. So when cortisol stays high, your body gets a continuous message. Store energy. Store it in the belly. You can be in a perfect calorie deficit, and chronically high cortisol will blunt your results abdominally. Your diet is saying burn fat. Your cortisol is saying store it. Cortisol often wins.
Reason number 2: poor sleep. When you consistently get less than 7 hours, 2 things happen. Leptin crashes. Leptin is the hormone that tells your brain you're full, and ghrelin spikes. Ghrelin is your hunger hormone. So you wake up with weaker fullness signals and stronger hunger at the same time. But here's the part most people miss. Poor sleep also elevates cortisol. So before you've even eaten breakfast, your body is already hormonally primed to store belly fat and drive you toward overeating. Your diet doesn't stand a chance. Reason number 3: the wrong type of cardio. High-intensity cardio, sprinting, HIIT. These trigger a massive stress response. Cortisol spikes, adrenaline floods your system. Now in your arms, that adrenaline hits beta receptors and unlocks fat. But in your belly, it hits alpha receptors and slams the door shut. The harder you train, the more cortisol you produce, the more you are chemically telling your belly fat to stay. You are working harder to stay fatter. Research is clear. High-intensity cardio burns primarily sugar. Low-intensity cardio burns primarily fat. Most people have this completely backwards. Reason number 4: poor insulin sensitivity. Every time you eat, insulin rises to clear sugar from your blood. While insulin is elevated, fat burning is completely shut off. Your body cannot do both simultaneously. When insulin sensitivity is poor, your body produces more insulin and takes longer to clear it. Your fat-burning windows get shorter every single day. Poor sleep makes this worse. Chronic stress makes it worse. A diet high in processed carbs makes it worse. Stack 2 or 3 of these together and most of your day is spent in fat storage mode, even when your calories look right on paper. Now here's what actually fixes it. Fix 1. Lower cortisol deliberately. 10-minute walks after meals. Cut caffeine, afternoon. Reduce late-night screen time. Your nervous system doesn't distinguish between a real threat and a stressful video at midnight. The cortisol response is the same. Small decompression habits daily shift your hormonal environment over weeks. Fix 2. Lock in your sleep. Same bedtime, same wake time, 7 days a week. Your cortisol rhythm is tied directly to your circadian rhythm. When sleep is chaotic, cortisol is chaotic. When sleep locks in, your body stops defending its belly fat around the clock. Fix 3. Replace intense cardio with post-meal walking. A 10-minute walk immediately after eating flattens your blood sugar spike. Your muscles soak up the sugar before insulin stores it as fat. Cortisol stays low. You stay in the fat oxidation zone. 3 10-minute walks per day, one after each meal. That's the most effective belly fat cardio you can do. Fix 4. Add resistance training. Lifting 3 to 5 days per week improves insulin sensitivity at a structural level. Your muscles get better at clearing blood sugar without needing as much insulin. Your fat-burning windows get longer. This is why resistance training is non-negotiable. It fixes the hormonal environment from the inside out. Your diet is not the enemy. Your diet is doing its job. But if your cortisol is high, your sleep is poor, your cardio is spiking stress hormones, and your insulin sensitivity is damaged, your belly fat has a biological bodyguard that no calorie deficit alone can get past. Fix the environment. Remove the bodyguard. Then watch what your diet can actually do. If this explained why your belly hasn't changed, drop a comment with how long you've been stuck. Subscribe for more fitness content that actually respects your intelligence. I'll see you in the next one.